Alright, that should do. Tied halfway decently. An apron for my cooking class. Not the worst. Alright, so... I should actually probably get myself in line. Let's see, I don't need... that. Do need... oh, well, I already have it on me. Perfect. Well, it's all in my backpack, so I don't need to worry too much. Kingdom building, I still need to discuss with Rosalind. Need to get my mob studies notes done. And probably a reply to this one. It's hard when I'm actually encountering her more consistently now. Suppose this will make for our culinary notes, or culinary arts. Is that online with how I've done the rest of them? Sure isn't. Ezra. There we go. Just like that, I'm ready. Now, let's see if I can't run into her. Otherwise, I'll have to cover. There goes the elevator. I hear... Poeko? Is that the raven's name? I certainly hear Mocha. I'm going to assume no one's home. Alright, then we'll check our mail. Perhaps Veston's already there. She's usually ahead on these things. Otherwise, I should actually think of an excuse on her behalf. She's feeling ill. It's going around. Would at least explain many of the Bloodwind absences. I still haven't actually seen Celica. Like she was here the first day, and then vanished. I've at least seen Violet. Marjorie was there for the sleepover. Who the hell is Sabrina? Is that Celica or Willow? Veston, Rosalind, Willow, Matthias. Good evening.
Good evening, Your
This is
Highness.
Celica. Good seeing you.
You as well.
I
do hope my
everything is well.
absence has not caused too much of a disturbance.
No, I don't believe so.
Of course.
You've certainly been missed. Your name's floated around. I'm sure
That's
that
so.
the others will be glad to see you.
It matters not to me if they are glad or not.
Are you attending the culinary class tonight?
I would hope that by the appearance of my attire, it was obvious.
No, come on.
Does Poppy run off on you?
Yeah, she likes to follow me.
Well then, that's what you've been missing out on.
So it seems I've not missed out on much.
Oh, getting to know each other at least, but I'm sure you'll catch back up.
I see. Well, it shall take time, but I at least hope to reintegrate to some degree.
Indeed. We had a sleepover the other night. Less of a sleepover and more of just a common gathering, but...
A sleep over?
As I thought the same. No, basically we all sat in the common room playing... I suppose just games to get to know each other. And eventually a small game out on the campus. I'm sure there'll be another one, so... I would hope to see you at that one. But regardless, we should probably get to class.
Of course. Whatever you wish, Your Highness.
After you.
After you.
Got me there.
It'd be quite disrespectful if you allowed someone of a lower stature to, walk before you.
We're all attending the same school.
Yes, however, we must be mindful of our places here.
Indeed. I simply wish to be on the same level as you all. We're all working to get me on the throne, so I wouldn't wish to create any sort of imbalance or... How would the word be? Yes, I suppose just imbalance. Make anyone feel unrepresented or as if they can't bring concerns to me. I don't simply wish to earn support by my being here. I wish to actually earn it. See people face to face, give them a reason to work.
That's very admirable of you, Your Highness.
Thank you. I believe culinary is off this direction.
Perhaps so. I suppose I'll also have to be reacquainted with the school grounds. Then again, we were never acquainted to begin with.
It's engineering. Well, if you need any help, I've somehow somewhat learned my way around. I think.
That's very generous of you, Your Highness.
It's the karaoke room, and then... Yes, culinary.
Were we meant to have notebooks?
I have one. I also have a note of who I'm sitting next to, but I also don't recognize most of these names.
I see.
Not back. I get it. Do I have... Yes, I do. See, Ezra, there is benefit to carrying this. Culinary arts. Let's see. No running with knives. Got that one. No setting fire unless it's contained and cannot cause damage to other students or school property. Okay. No fighting. That'll be so hard to follow. Yelling is only allowed if you get hurt. Fair. Everyone will respond with hurt or yes, chef. That's the one I should probably actually have. Yes, chef. Chef's errands to only be referred to as chef or chef's errand. Cookware is not to. Well, okay. Main important one is yes, chef. That'll have to do. Let's see, who all is in... I'm just getting a death stare. I don't know what to do with that. I nodded, and I'm still getting death stared. It's just a dead on... Were you looking at something before me? It's Leonidas, I believe. Not much to look at there. Paxton? There's the headmaster. There's Katerina next to Rosalind. Oh, okay. Morello. Is she asleep? She might be asleep. I must have half the mind just to stare back. Matthias, something. Some demon. So Rosalind's in attendance. Great. This one's really got to stop staring at me. Perhaps outreach.
Well, I'm glad that situation is dealt with. Headmaster, it is nice of you to join us.
Yes, I thought I'd supervise, make sure there's no fires started.
Well, there... to many people's disappointment, may not really be any cooking going on today, as we have to go over the rules and such.
Naturally.
Yes. Considering the state of the...
Finally.
Alright. It is 7 o'clock. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for being here on good time as well. And I see most of you are wearing aprons. It's quite alright if you don't have an apron yet, as we won't be cooking today. But I do strongly suggest some of you get them. But, yes, this is culinary arts. We will be learning how to cook, as not everyone is vying for running the kingdom. Some of you will be handling others, as in cooking for them, cleaning for them, and what have you. So you're going to learn how to cook different things, even if you yourself cannot consume it, because you may very well be serving someone who can eat something else. Now, we're going to start off with the rules, as everyone so desperately loves to learn. So please do take notes. They also should be in your orientation pamphlet as well. Starting off, if you are holding a knife, do not run. Running with knives is a surefire way to get hurt, whether it be you or someone else. An addendum to that, if you drop a knife, let it fall on the floor. Do not try to catch it. You do not have good reflexes. At least not as good as you think. Number 2. You will not be setting any fires unless it is contained for cooking and does not cause damage to other students or school property. We don't want to deal with that. By we, I mean me. Number 3. No fighting. Whether that be physical or otherwise. Yelling in a kitchen is natural to be heard, but not to insult someone else or cause stress. Cooking can be fun. Let's make it that way. And on the topic, yelling is only allowed if you get hurt. You can be loud, do not yell, unless you hurt yourself. In which case, feel free to yell. If I speak to you, or if this gives you an instruction, because I will be creating groups for projects later, and someone will be considered the executive chef. If you are given an instruction, you will respond with heard or yes, chef. It's to keep things simple and make the executive chef understand that you have heard the instruction and understand it.
That's a power trip.
Also, I will be referred to only as chef or chef Saren. I am not a professor in this class, I am a chef. I will be teaching you exactly what you are going to need to know to cook. And that is a completely different role as a professor. Also, cookware is not to be removed from this kitchen. If I have to hunt down the cookware, such as pots, pans, or otherwise, I'm going to become angry. Your knives, you are welcome to take with you, as knives can be very personal.
Narrator.
But that is the only
Narrator.
thing.
Cula. Narrator. Off.
Alright, does everybody understand?
Yes, chef.
Yes,
Yes,
chef.
chef?
Yes, chef.
Yes,
Yes,
Chef.
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 Perfect. Just what I wanted to hear. Now, everyone may get up from their seats, as we're going to take a little tour. I'm sure some of you have already seen the farm, but just in case, we are going to take a look at it. Headmaster, if you'd like to come with us.
Yes, of course.
Do be careful of Lady Poppy, I think the name was.
I'm
Yes,
sorry for her.
it's
I love
quite
her.
alright.
She is quite.
She's very loving.
She likes the
Yes, she
attention,
is
what can I say?
Okay. We will continue.
Okay. Phenomenal.
As it is daytime, I do hope all vampires have brought their umbrellas.
Yes, chef.
Good. Bit of an odd path, but it is one of my favorites. Also, for everyone's information, after class there will be an assembly in the mess hall.
Oh.
You are all required to be there. I have already taken a mental attendance. If you are not there, you will be deducted points.
Grand.
Now, as some of you have taken this path before, it is similar to going to your dorms. We simply will not be turning left. We are going to be going over this hill and down the mountain.
In being a faster walker, I'm gonna pace myself.
And for everyone's safety, please do not climb on the railings.
You would think perhaps the farm would be, well, the culinary, oh my gosh, culinary arts class placed closer to the farm. The most convenient.
Oh, what good timing, actually. The sun is setting. Over here we have a small body of water that you can do some fishing in if you are someone who enjoys eating fish.
Can be good to sell.
And as we continue up the path, we will be approaching the actual farm itself. Alright. Everybody wait in front. We will wait for everybody to get here.
Seems crowded, more than usual.
You guys hear the heartbeat under here?
That would be the conduit.
Yes.
No, I know. I was going to say that. It's just nice to listen.
I also enjoy the sound of a conduit.
Alright, now that everybody is here, the rulebook is right up front here. I do urge you to read it on your own time. For now, we are simply going to take a tour. Everybody step inside, and whoever is last through the gate, please close it behind you.
How did...
Inside, you will find all the farm animals. Cows, pigs, sheep, and then chickens are over in the barn. There is also a beehive over there if you wish to collect honey at any point. And by over there, I do mean over here. There is a campfire underneath it, as it does take smoke to stop bees from getting angry when you steal their honey. Over here, you will find the barn, in which we do have chickens with plenty of eggs. Don't be shy, you can walk over here, yes. And of course, if you find yourself with excess crops, you can place them in these chests over here. And then, if there are not eggs just lying on the ground, you can check the... Okay. In here, you will find the actual crops themselves. There is most everything, save for a few more exotic crops. Now, how about we collect some wheat. If I could get 2 volunteers to collect some wheat.
I'll volunteer.
Perfect. You 2 collect the wheat, and then how about one other person go in and collect the eggs?
I can collect eggs.
Perfect.
Need to actually stand up for more. If we want any court points at all.
And you do have to be careful leaving this gate open, as the pigs do like the carrots.
Sorry.
Alright, once you have all of it, please rejoin me outside, and we will head back to the classroom.
Just grabbing in nothing.
Please. Chicken. You know what? You can stay outside. Fine. Alright, class. Let's head back to the kitchen.
Well, this time it means I can actually go at my own pace.
Alright.
I do hope vampires actually catch up. Wish to be walking alone. There we go. Taste won't be delayed. Hopefully that means the other vampires are actually following behind me. I hear footsteps still, so I'm hopeful. Now, I know my way back. I'm not sure if he will. Need to concern myself higher on the court point issue. Still need to check in with Headmaster Thorne regarding actual point opportunities. And I'll need to talk with Chef Saren regarding Feswin. Add it to the docket. I need a proper journal. I think I would benefit quite a lot. Because I've got these scattered notes in my one mess book, but they are exactly that. Scattered. So they're footsteps, so at least going somewhere. Right along this way. I also need to venture out and get myself emeralds. I'm still horrendously broke. Here we are. Oh, good, she's attending. Let the demons quit comfortable.
Hello again, little one.
Aw. Lady Poppy.
What do I have space to do? Speak with Thorne. 3 extra points. stop being broke.
All right.
To venture with.
We're just waiting for a couple more people, and then we will get to the next part. Now, I hope everyone familiarized themselves quite well with that. Now, we are going to actually make something.
Oh.
Because I changed my mind. So, how much wheat did we get?
I have 23.
I have 21.
21 and 23. I have 27 on me.
Guess I'm an overachiever.
Why don't we come up here and then bring the eggs up here as well?
Yes, chef.
Alright. Come over here into this cabinet and just put them in the bottom left. Alright, perfect. Let's see that. Okay.
Direct stare.
Okay, let's do our table. If each one of you three wants to, let's see. How about you give out 3 of these for each table?
Yes, chef.
3 wheat to each table. And then give 1 of those to each
chef.
table.
Yes, chef.
Thank you, chef.
We are going to learn how to make bread from dough. I'm sure some people are aware how to make it straight from wheat, but we're going to be more efficient than that.
Thank you.
Because as many people know, there are some out there that eat quite frequently. So it's important to know how to make a lot of food. Bread being the most basic, we're going to start with that.
Are we returning
So
up
does
to the front or going back to our tables?
You may go back to your table,
Yes, chef.
as I want you to also be a part of this. Does every
supposed to have
single
extra.
table have 3 wheat and 1 egg?
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
I believe I have 2 by accident.
That's quite alright, as long as you have minimum. You're missing wheat?
Yes.
My lady, are you sure you don't need this egg?
Thank you.
Guess you went
chef.
there.
I'm sure I have one.
Quite welcome.
I see. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright. As I believe we are actually missing crafting tables, I'm going to place this right here.
Communal.
Make a line and combine that 3 wheat with 1 egg to make your dough.
You mentioned before you like bread. Really?
3
Do
wheat
you
and
want
1
to do
egg.
it, or shall I?
We are creating dough, not bread.
I'm fine with you doing it.
Oh.
What
Would you
a
like me
quiet
to combine it?
desk partner I have here.
I will let you.
What? Pause.
Don't even know if he made it. It's silent.
Thank you. Yay, thank you.
All right. Does every table have their wheat dough?
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Perfect.
Yes, Chef.
Now,
Stan.
Yes, chef.
you can do a lot with this dough. I'm actually going to create some for myself, just so I can do it as I talk it through.
He's got it hidden
Now,
away in
for
a pocket.
example, you could cook this dough directly into bread. Or, oh, I seem to have forgotten my knife. I will create one really quick for demonstration purposes.
There's a knife. It's on his side.
Alright. You can cook it on its own, you could use it in recipes such as cake, or you can cut it up into noodles, which can also be used in a variety of different recipes. I suggest not eating it directly, it could make you sick. But yes, you could create cake, cook it into bread, you could make things such as spring rolls, beignets, dumplings, more complicated breads and cakes and pies. But I will say one of the best things you can do with it is combine it with sugar and water in your stove. And you can create baker's bread, which applies a bit more sustenance to each of you. But for now, let's just cook it directly so you can try the fruits of your labor. Go ahead and stick your dough in the furnace. And if you need coal, I believe there is some in the stove next to it. And when you are done, I will come back. Each of them graded, I just want to see where we're at.
Very well.
We've made bread.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Excuse me, chef.
Yes.
Are we cooking all of the doughs into breads or just one?
Better hope
I
it's all.
only need one to inspect, so if you'd like to keep the other dough and practice with it, you may.
Okay.
But it
thank you,
is
chef.
quite easy to make, and I would suggest making some on your own time as well.
Well, at least we're fine to have done
Alright,
so.
by now you should all have made at least one bread. I'm going to come down the aisle. If you could just hold it out so I can see it. Alright. Very good. Bit longer in the oven next time.
Oh.
Good. That one has a good crust. Good job. Very nice. Good.
Trent, so there
Bit too
is a wrong
humid.
way to do
Watch
this.
the water. Good.
Water? I didn't even put water in that.
Very nice.
Unless we did. I really don't think we put
Good.
water in this. I thought it was just the...
down, make it bounce.
Okay.
What?
Very nice. I'm not sure how you got that smell, but okay. Good. And
I'm going
wonderful.
to assume that's
Good
him.
job,
He made the
everyone.
dough, not me.
I hope you had a nice experience there. As it was a bit last minute, I decided that we should cook something just so you get a taste of what is to come.
I get it. Taste.
Yes, the pun was intentional. You may laugh.
God.
Uh,
I don't want to give in to
Thank you,
that,
thank
but
He
it's
has
also
Alright.
about the same caliber as I would.
Now, I suggest those of you who don't have knives, go ahead and craft your own, as it can be a wonderful experience to make something with your own hands, as with cooking in general. It is very satisfying to eat something you have made yourself. Now, next class we will start with understanding prep work in general, mise en place, and
done this in
general
that
other
cabinet.
kitchen mechanics, I should say. But that will be the end of this class, as we have an
Wow.
assembly to get to.
Oh, short. Oh, the
So,
assembly, right.
do not waste any time and head to the cafeteria immediately. You are all dismissed.
Yes, chef?
Yes, chef.
Thank you,
Chef.
chef.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you all.
Thank you, chef.
Yes, we shall go.
I passed over the rest of my bread as it's not going to be much use for me. Thank you for your assistance. You've made a good partner.
You did also not hear my voice at the end of it. Thank you,
Okay,
chef. Please
remember
never
that, and
mention
I-
that ever.
I'm
My
gonna-
voice did not just.
Oh, I
Spike.
wasn't in the group anymore,
Oh, okay, good.
so I didn't hear it.
That was horrendous. I sounded like I was 12.
Oh dear.
Is he just fascinated by it?
Floor cake.
Do you want it?
No.
I don't think anyone has a claim on it, so it's all yours.
That
I won't
belongs
tell.
To the floor.
Isn't it the?
I don't know. I was.
Was it the
on
mess hall or the main hall?
Mess hall.
Fine.
Mess hall.
Ah, thank you.
A group of people.
Can you put her in somebody else's head?
Poppy, come on.
Lady Poppy.
You know what? Just follow Poppy. Come on, let's go.
Poppy, you are not supposed to climb on things.
Dante, be honest with me. Is that your blacksmith's apron?
Same spot as before.
Well, there in fact is.
Hopefully the rest find their way here. Yes. There's something
You made bread?
Hi, Poppy.
on the table.
Sit.
Crusty. Like good crusty.
Poppy. Or just walk away. That's fine too.
A bit weird since you're the one that.
Were you there for the class marchery?
Just barely.
Could have been the oven too.
I was dual wielding.
Our bread got called out for smell. I personally, I don't know. I was the one passing out the wheat, so I don't think
I just
it-
made noodles, so.
Ah. No, I passed out the wheat, and so I wasn't there to receive the wheat at my own table, or the egg, and so my partner had. He made the dough. He cooked the dough. I don't know what he did to make it smell, but I hope I'm not losing points for it.
Either people are late or.
Oh, wouldn't the professor tell you if
No.
you were losing points?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay. Well, I'm just a little bit sad that I didn't get to experience it at all. I just got handed dough and then turned it into pasta, and then
Well, if I'd known there
class
were
was
15
over.
minutes, maybe I wouldn't have rushed here as fast.
Poppy's just lounging back there.
Perhaps I have time to bring Poppy home then.
It seems that your companion is very
Let's see.
attached to you.
Apologize.
Yes.
For
I am sure she
Vesper's
doesn't enjoy
absence.
being in the dorms most of the
She
time.
relayed to me that
Oh, Crown
She is also quite loud.
Yes, her purrs are quite,
oh, that's the
Loud,
excuse. You're
yes.
sick.
Why is it looking at me?
Sick doesn't feel
well,
right.
she likes you.
Oh, you're so cute, puppy.
She really likes anyone who will give her attention, to be quite honest. She's a bit of a attention hog.
Actually, Chef Saren, good evening.
It might cause a distraction. All right, Poppy, come on, let's go home.
Apologize for Veswin
I will be back in 10.
She's absence today. I will be reviewing notes with her, but would like to request permission to use the
I'll be right back.
restroom kitchen. In doing so, I would like to make sure she has the same hands on the able to learn the material as we did. Is your glass
Kind of bummed out we didn't make cake, but I guess I already know how to do that. So I learned something, but nobody can eat pasta in the.
thirsty?
Quite.
I'm glad you were able to quench it. I now have just extra wheat and seeds on me that I don't know what to do with. No, actually, I know where the stench might have came from. Well, less stench and more interesting smell. I know where it must have come from.
What?
Was it you?
My desk partner, Felix, made the dough, and then I looked over to try and see it, to actually understand what we were doing, and it was gone. He put it in his pocket.
They said it was.
Oh.
They said it
Oh.
was required.
So maybe that was
Oh.
pocket smell?
Oh. Yeah.
Patented Felfolk pocket smell?
I mean, the Felfolk do eat fish, don't they?
I didn't get a chance to smell it.
Pocket
It says
smell.
it's required.
I'm simply theorizing. I want to make
I
sure
guess it
that
would be a little bit of a fishy smell.
Perhaps.
Do you not find it a bit disrespectful to ponder about how other people smell?
I'm not pondering about how other people smell. I'm simply
I think
pondering
it's
how to make sure that I
natural.
don't lose points in the culinary class.
Well,
If it was a much more
good rule of
serious
thumb.
conversation, or serious grading rubric, the smell could have gotten us docked points. I know if this theory is correct of it being from being placed in a pocket, I can make sure that that's avoided in the future.
I'm going back to the dorms then.
I fail to understand what the smell of fish has to do with anything.
Feel better, so. Oh, yep,
So that's scored away. Note that down somewhere. Chef Saren has granted permission to teach or to review in the kitchen. These really need to be cleaned up. So these don't matter. I did at least accomplish
Does
that.
anyone know what this assembly is for?
No.
No.
It was really random.
I did hear some interesting information in the hallway.
Oh.
Like,
It seems that somebody opened a nether portal when they were not supposed to.
uh-oh.
Perhaps that may be a topic of discussion. Then again, I heard it from a gaggle of demons, so take it with a grain of salt.
Certainly.
I know.
I wonder if they know who 30 court points deducted would put, I believe at least half of the courts into the negatives, and the rest it would take away their progress.
So that was nice of them.
So if they have an
Oh,
actual
if it
suspect,
was
then
one of us.
indeed. I would hope we all know better.
I had some at.
I do believe we do. We're not savages.
What was that about?
I wouldn't know.
Well, Poppy followed me again on the way back to the dorm, so I'm just going to let her do whatever she pleases.
She yearns for the outside. Or not.
Are you just kind of you see someone do it, so you do it as well?
We have to entertain ourselves.
So someone has
What is it,
traveled.
feline?
Someone has traveled to the Nether.
There they go, butt scooting again.
You're quite observant.
That's a great question.
A week suspension from school and 30 court points deducted.
It is a very adorable cat.
If that's us, that
Thank
puts
you,
us
I think so
negative.
as well.
I feel like I should be worried if the bench is wet.
No. They're
If not,
Okay.
truly I have to hope that it's not. If it is us, we are at a significant disadvantage.
Then just take it off.
Hi. Sorry to bother
Hello?
you, but your name's Rosalind, correct?
Rosalind, yes.
Do you mind if I borrow your ear after the assembly? Just for a minute.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
Do you mind if I borrow your ear for a minute after the assembly?
What's this one
Sure.
again?
Thank you.
What did he say? I still didn't hear.
He wants to borrow your ear.
Oh, I can't
After-
detach it from my body.
Right.
Oh, he did mention you were doing interviews. Yes.
The Felfolk not made it yet.
Sorry.
No, I see one far over there.
Waiting to see if this is like some article he's writing for like a newspaper club that you're planning to start.
Let's see. What can I clean up out of this? I don't need to know that I'm in room 301 anymore. This really isn't helping me, although a proper map would probably eventually be good. That's a good random note. I don't need to go to engineering, so this is a bit irrelevant. Curbden is probably still important.
Great. He's got the voice for it.
So to get the breakfast that you made.
I was gonna have quite organized notes on people here, and then this kind of fell through.
After the first 64 a day.
Grant. Oh, my mob studies notes. Do I have that book on me? No, because why would I? Why would you bring the notebook that you still need to finish on with you? Okay. Hello, Marjorie. Truly intelligent, huh? Because a book was provided, thank you, Ezra, in the past. Creatures. Right. There's still more back here. Demons are interested in engineering. There's something. Great. Great, great. Can get a head start on this, starting back to Veswin. How do I lead with... How do I reply to this? This is good. Damn. Seems it's starting though. Perhaps. How did I start mine? Good evening. Simple. Now? Oh, this is serious.
This is the final roll call, I guess. Well, we're all here. So.
Lot to focus on. And I'm still in an apron. Which looks cute with the little whatever that is on. I wonder how the demons know about it. Unless it was the demons. That I would like to see. That is
Oh, the
not the
professor
time for
has
this.
Appeared.
Oh, Cribden. Did I get that right?
Who's going to tell her her seat is taken?
Yes. Is that a... Huh.
I'm going to have to sit somewhere else.
Huh. Very well.
Poppy's a little noise machine over there.
Oh, that's not.
Do not. Excuse me.
I suppose this is where I will sit then.
Oh, you blended.
Kinda does match.
Oh yes, you're right.
Can you believe this?
Natural camouflage. I know. This is the second time this week my seat is being taken.
How often is this happening?
Couldn't take my seat. But I do believe that is all of the students here. Professor. I've had one student not
Listen
being
below,
able to
Professor.
be here. Is that everyone in your class?
Let's see.
Already covered for Vestwin, so hopefully she is excused
Yes, that does appear to be everyone.
So, I'm sure you are all wondering as to why you have been called here for this assembly. And there are multiple reasonings. However, to start off, there is new rules that have been made for the Academy.
Oh, grand.
I have noticed that a lot of you, specifically a certain group, intend to use the loopholes to the best of their advantage. So, new rules have been created. There is no possibility for loopholes. If anyone is found using loopholes, they will be punished immediately. Now, I understand that this is a new environment for a lot of you, and it has been quite difficult for some people to properly accustamize themselves to it. So I do hope that these rules will remind you all of what you are able to do within the school grounds. Now, a copy of these rules will be handed out to each head heir of every court. They can be shared amongst yourselves, be put on your notice boards, or just be told to you verbally. However, anyone found breaking these rules will be facing the punishment stated in the rules, so it is important that you read over them and you understand them. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Now I do want to ask Professor Saren to explain an incident that happened.
Yes, as a couple of you are aware... Well, I'll start from the beginning. Let's be very clear. Only the teachers are permitted to enter another dimension without any supervision. We all have plenty of life experience, and we can be held accountable for ourselves. You all are under the charge of us. You are not to enter another dimension unless explicitly stated and escorted by one of us. With that said, while gathering potion materials, since some people are getting hurt quite quickly, not your fault, it happens, I stumbled upon a portal.
Narrator.
I did not make.
Narrator. Off.
This portal was in a very strange area, and might I say a dangerous area. And when I went through to investigate, I popped out on school grounds, within a dormitory. Now,
If
I
that's
do not
ours.
believe that this group would necessarily be stupid enough to put it in the middle of their dorm where anyone could see it. However, anything could happen. And based on some things I've seen, I don't hold it past any of you at this point. With that said, someone, or everyone, is in a lot of trouble. Headmaster, would you like to explain the punishment they're looking at?
So, because, admittedly, there is no way I can see anyone standing up and confessing to breaking the rules outwardly. Every court will be getting a point reduction until someone comes forward. This means each court will be losing 10 points for this incident. However, there are plenty of other incidents that I am now going to give people the opportunity to speak up against and confess, or you will be the reason that every single court loses out on a plethora of points. Now, I'm sure the rumors have been going rampant about situations that have happened within the school. The most recent one being that there have been a few incidences happening outside of the Sea Monster dormitories. There is someone who is leaving fish outside of their dorms as a form of threat. Would anyone like to speak up and claim to be the person who has done this? No one? In that case, that is another 10 points from every court.
What's the point? You lose
This
points
is a learning
anyways.
environment. This is not a place for you all to pull stupid pranks on each other and cause any form of danger to any other student. You are interrupting on people's safe places. That is not going to be accepted. Alongside that, I'm sure you are all aware that there are hidden rooms within the academy. On the first day of the academy, you were all told that anyone found snooping within these rooms will be punished. So can anyone pray tell me why I have had multiple incidences of students coming to me saying they have seen other people in these rooms, snooping for these rooms, or even yet, after I have blocked off these rooms for student access, I have found on multiple occasions that being broken, the obsidian being broken, and someone has gone back into the rooms that are clearly not meant for student access. Does anyone want to tell me why that would be happening? Does anyone want to say that they have gone snooping around?
Not intentionally.
Or would you, yet again, want to be the reason why everyone, actually, lose 10 points? Perfect, then. If none of you would like to speak up, there will be a minus of 30 points for every single court.
It's a blighted joke.
It does not matter how hard you have fought to get those points. It does not matter what you have done to get those points. This is a learning environment. And all of you, quite frankly, are acting like children. You are supposed to be nobles. You are royals. You are supposed to act like it. But instead, you come in to this academy, to my home, and instead of treating it with the respect that is expected of you, with the mannerism that is expected of you, you destroy everything. You come in, all of you break the rules. Every single one of you have broken the rules. You've all stepped out of line. You've all spoken with disrespect. You've treated others with disrespect. You have been bullying each other. You have been fighting with each other. You've been pranking each other. You've been terrorizing others. And you've been terrorizing the school grounds. If you want any chance of your court winning this crown, of your head heir being the next ruler of the realms, you need to get your stuff together. You are not here to act like children. You are here to learn. You are here to fight for a crown, and you are here to win.
And other people want to fight dirty.
None of you are children. almost none of you have grown up in a situation where there has not been rules. And I can promise you, all of your parents will be getting a letter from me in extreme detail of how every single one of you have been acting. I do not care what your role is in your court. I do not care if you are a head heir elsewhere, if you are just a regular noble elsewhere. In my school, on my grounds, you are to follow the rules that I have put into place, or you will all be punished. This is not up for negotiation. If you are going to act out of line, you will be put back in your place. You are here as guests. You are here because you were invited here, because I believe that all of you had promise. And in the first week, you have all somehow managed to convince me that not a single one of you deserves to be here. All of you have 1 week to get everything put into place, to start acting like the royals, the nobles, the people whom you are supposed to be. It is common sense at this point that you are to act how you would in your own court. You would not act like this in front of your parents, you would not act like this in front of your family, and if you would, quite frankly, I'm sincerely disrespected at the concept that I would ever welcome any of you sort of people into my home. This is a learning environment. You are either here to learn, here to win, or just simply here because you want to support your court, or you are to get out. Is that clear?
May I ask a question?
You may.
Is this 30-point deduction set in stone?
Yes, unless someone is to confess to doing the other behaviors.
I have done my fair bit of snooping around and observing, but I don't believe I've done anything wrong and broken any rules. But if there were a punishment given, I would like to be the bearer. But please, do not do this point deduction to my team.
To your team?
What snooping have you done? Have you gone into areas that were hidden?
Possibly.
Well, in that
Keep it
case,
internal,
there's
that's
only
right.
a 20-point reduction for everyone else. Let me just double check the new rules to make sure I'm doing this properly. You'll be getting a still 10-point reduction and detention.
Very well.
Thank you. You may take your seat. Anyone else?
I also snooped around.
Good to know. Again, 10 points and detention.
It stays 20 for the rest of us? So
Anyone
what if we
else?
don't have someone that's... There's not a winning situation here. If you don't have someone to
must bear
fess
the
up...
burdens of my court, then I shall.
We don't have burdens!
I'm not going
Despite
to be
my
punishing
absence.
people who have not done anything. Celica, you have not been here.
Yes, Headmaster.
What the hell?
Does anyone else want to confess to any of the things that have been mentioned previously? In that case, for Court Salmera and Court Bloodwyn, there's a 20-point reduction. For the other two courts, there is a 30-point reduction, and Paxton and Cinder will be having detention.
If I may ask, considering that they did come forward,
Are you kidding me?
wouldn't it be wise to, at least in some way, reward the honesty?
They are getting
Rather
a lesser
than-
point reduction already. For detention, it is 15 points. I'm only taking 10.
However, the houses are still losing more points than had they not come forward.
They would be losing more if I was not being lenient. However,
And if a house has
please,
nothing to own up for,
tell
then...
me what I should do then, Della.
I would suggest, considering the houses that haven't come forward, where everyone's remained secretive, correct me if I'm wrong, when nobody's come forward, they're losing 20 points. Where somebody has, they're losing 30, yes?
Yes, because they broke the rules.
What the...
I suppose it's a difficult situation to sort out. I would suggest that instead of the houses of those coming forward bearing the brunt of their burdens, we focus on a harsher punishment towards the individuals who came forward.
Your suggestion is taken into note. For future reference, it will not be changing anything today. Far too often have I let people off the hook for continuously breaking the rules. That will not be happening anymore. If you step out of line, again, you will be put back in your place. You are to listen to myself, Professor Charybdin, Professor Saren, and Professor Castiel. We are the people in charge of you. What we say goes. It does not matter if something is not directly in the rulebook. Some things are left up to the teacher's discretion. However, if you go out of your way to purposely try find any loopholes or break the rules, you will be dealt with. Is that understood for everyone?
Yes.
Understood, Headmaster.
Yes, Headmaster.
Yes, understood.
Good. You're all dismissed. Professors, if I could speak with you still?
Of course.
What did you all do?
We didn't do anything.
I didn't even know there were secret rooms.
Right.
5 days. I leave you all for 5 days.
You're assuming that we're guilty of anything.
Well,
I suggest
nobody
that...
else came forward, are you not?
I suggest you keep yourself in check.
Yes, Your Highness.
I'll be meeting with Thorne privately on other matters mostly, but I would like to schedule more one-on-one meetings with all of you.
Yes.
I'll meet you back at the dorms.
Of course.
Prince Elder.
Headmaster.
Shall I create a group, or is this something that can be spoken about?
I was already on top of it.
Perfect.
If you're willing to walk and talk.
Yes, of course.
Let's see my own notes real quick here.
I should actually, before I forget, here's a copy of the new rules.
Yes, thank you. Give me a moment just to memorize my notes. Right. So initially I had two things that I was bringing to meet with you.
In class as a
Firstly, on a lighter
demonstration,
note,
sort of.
the extra point opportunities that you had mentioned.
Oh, yes. There
Building
are
the board.
2 separate ways. You can... Have you gone exploring much?
Very lightly, but I have not much. I wish to. It's on my docket for today, actually.
Well, when you go exploring, there are some places that... or some things that you do that the world rewards you for. It plays a specific type of melody. If you take note of when you hear this and inform me of it, you'll be given upwards of 20 points for it.
Oh, okay. Let me actually note it down.
Or up to 20 points, apologies.
Of course. Right, and you said there was 2 ways?
Or you can gain 2 points by giving gifts to your professors.
Oh. So bribery.
Yes, basically. But I do know Professor Krypton is quite fond of frogs. So I'm sure she will appreciate any
Right.
frog gifts.
I imagine Saren quite likes food.
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, good to know that. As for the other matter, I believe you had commented on our hide and seek the other day.
Yes.
During the game, I did find what I wasn't sure about, as I was conscious about your rule around secrets. While trying to find it. Oh. So when I found this stone was uncovered, and there's a ladder that goes down. I wasn't sure if it was an authorized school passageway, but I wanted to alert you of it, given that it wasn't hidden besides being in the maze that I would believe we're supposed to get through, and I haven't seen or tried to find any other secrets. This one being simply out in the open, standing here, you can see exactly where it would be.
That is not a authorized place for students to go, so thank you for bringing that to my attention.
Of course, I wasn't sure given that it was uncovered, but I figured I would bring it up because I wasn't sure if... I know that in the... Oh, this is the wrong book. In the orientation book, it mentions not to go digging around on castle grounds. And from what I could see, just popping down there, it was tunnels off in a few different directions.
I see, yes.
But...
Well, thank you. I'll be giving the vampires 5 points for that, as I would like to reward people reporting any issues found.
Right. I didn't wish to interrupt earlier, but as for Krypton's suggestion, I feel that would be potentially not the right path forward. In my notes regarding the group punishment.
Yes.
It feels, well, evidently successful with the demons and the sea monsters. If a court has nothing to own up to, it appears that we take punishment nonetheless. Celica tried to throw herself in the line of fire, which... intriguing, but...
Yes, very.
It bothers me a bit to... I would hope that the vampires are all holding up to the standards that we have been raised by. And if we're not, I would like to know. I plan to speak privately, one-on-one with everybody and make sure that they're all in line. I've tried to...
Well, fortunately, I suppose, no matters of the vampires have been brought to my attention. But unfortunately, the punishment is mostly because if we cannot find out which student is doing the rule breaking, it is unfair to just randomly go out punishing people.
Of course.
And the group punishment is more so to promote people taking accountability for their actions.
Right. I figure it works, or it has been now proven to work with the sea monsters and demons, which I suppose have been troublesome, but again, with us, at least to my knowledge, and I appreciate you informing me there's nothing. I was a little worried. I have had good impressions with all of the vampires so far. I would be a bit disheartened to learn if they were breaking anything.
Yes,
but nonetheless, should we not have anything... Yes, that's another bullet point of mine. Yes, no. Should we have nothing to own up to, though, it feels just as a bad hand to be dealt. We can't have any, as Professor Cribden put it, reward for honesty, as there's nothing to hide.
It is more so, let's say, for instance, that the vampires had done something wrong.
Indeed.
We are trying to create a group environment of sorts where, while everyone is still working against each other to win the crown, at some point, this one court is going to be ruling over the entire lands. If a court cannot take accountability for their actions and they end up becoming the ruler, everyone within that kingdom will be punished in some way. Someone will face repercussions no matter what. It is better that people start learning that now instead of making a mistake when they are ruler and the people are not too happy about it.
Right.
Though one of my alumni has just reminded me, if you could speak to the vampires about biting people. I have been bitten by Rosalind.
I have been bitten myself, don't worry. Yes.
A slight concern.
Indeed. Those are, as I said, before dismissing them outside of the mess hall, expressed that I wish to speak with all of them privately. Perhaps a more isolated environment, they would be more willing to speak up about items like that. I would hope that it's just minor acclamations, perhaps people skipping classes when they didn't need to, or I believe that bat form has been a point of contention, so I wouldn't be surprised at that. But I've been, I suppose, lax. I'm trying to put myself on the same level as them, so they actually have motivation to put me on the throne. I don't wish to be high and above them, or to grow too distant, but I suppose then it's not nearly strict enough.
Yes, I have had the same issue as well. It is quite difficult trying to relate to some people when you are brought up in a different way. But you are the prince. At the end of the day, what you say goes, and at some point, if you do win the crown, you are whom is going to be in charge. It's better to get the experience in now than never. But of course, keep good relations with your court. I believe that's the most important thing. But make sure that you're not being walked over either.
Yes, I believe they've all had a respect for me, but I need to make sure that I'm still seen as a head, I suppose.
You are doing quite well. From what I've heard, they all seem to have quite good things to say about you.
Thank you.
And I've, again, not had any personal issues with the vampires, so...
I'm glad to hear.
Thank you for causing no issues on my behalf.
I will let you know if I come across anything in speaking to them, but as I said, I don't believe that it would be anything major. I hope that it is nothing, but realistically, I believe that a lot of us are finally having the first taste of freedom, so to say.
Yeah,
or without rule.
Without parents, it's difficult, but I have noticed that some people seem to forget that while I am the one in charge, at some point their parents will be informed of their negative behavior.
Right. I suppose my last point. Absences. It is something that has bothered me as well. I don't know if you've stopped by the Bloodwind dorms, but I have a note up as to if they are to be absent, to contact me and also contact you and whichever professor they're missing for.
Yes, I have seen that. Thank you.
Right. I wish to be on top of it as well, but it's difficult putting a location on anyone. I know that Veswin is sick today, or was feeling unwell when I checked in. Otherwise, I know that Matthias, I believe, is traveling. Celica, I believe, may have traveled. I don't know. I haven't seen her since the first day until now.
Yes, she and Matthias both informed me that they would be traveling.
Right then. As for the rest, I don't really have clear ideas on as to why they've missed them so frequently. But the absences have disturbed me as well. Also, I have a Sabrina.
Yes.
I was looking at the mailboxes and I saw Sabrina. I don't think I ever met a Sabrina.
She has not attended yet, but she has accepted her invitation. I'm just waiting to hear back from when she will be arriving.
Very well then. Is there anything that I should be doing as for these absences?
I would take note of whom is missing the most.
Right.
it's important that if they have valid reasoning or if they're sick often, that it is something that we are aware of as teachers, and especially you as the head heir. So to keep note of it, so if anyone is having other issues, or if they are continuously sick, we can assume that they are feeling unwell, and that is why they are not attending classes.
Right. I believe I told Veswin about it, but I don't know if she actually relayed it. The blood here is an interesting acclamation, and I'm wondering if that's why so many of Bloodwin have been down for the count for many of the classes. I know it took me out for a day or two, but...
That has been brought to my attention. I'm trying my best to see any solutions. I know that Marjorie quite likes the witch blood. I'm not sure if that is something shared amongst...
If that's the type she shared with us the other night, then yes, that was much closer to what it would be at home.
Mhm.
I just don't know what it's... Or what is different to the livestock out here, or the supply. It's just... It coats the mouth differently.
I see. I will try get a supply of the witch blood and give it to the dorms, so you will have the better supply of blood.
I hope we're not high maintenance. It's just a matter of...
No.
I believe that's... It's taken me away from a few classes that I would have rather actually attended.
Mhm. I did notice you weren't in Kingdom Building.
Indeed. I was still out sick, I believe.
Mhm.
I did receive a letter, I believe, reviewing the class and giving a prompt for it from Rosalind, so...
That's good.
They've at least kept me informed on what I've missed.
That's good. As long as you're being kept up with classes.
Indeed, I wouldn't wish to miss them at all.
Good.
But I believe that's everything I wish to discuss. I'm looking forward to, I believe, tomorrow afternoon. You're venturing with us to the weird cave section.
I'm very excited for that. I do quite like exploration myself.
Oh, a fun side.
Yeah.
Well, I won't take any more of your time. We're both going to have to go back through the same maze, but...
Yeah. The rather fun maze.
What you should do is shift up the layout every once in a while. Take out a few walls, add a few walls. Don't let anyone get too comfortable.
Maybe, that might be a smart idea.
Right then. I will let you get about your night. Thank you for your time. Well, all's well that ends well. 5 points back for reporting it. I thought that it was a deduction of 5 points once the headmaster said so, but no, evidently not. Guess I framed it well enough where... Actually, got away with it. I just dipped down and then got an out. And not... in-depth explored.
You're quite fine.
But it is nice to see both of you again.
Yes, it is nice to see you.
What's she doing waiting there? Right then, I suppose... Hello.
Hello, Your Highness.
Where are you running off to?
I'm on a mission. I've got to go get... What am I getting? I'm going to the farm. Oh, a feather. I need a feather so that I can make this net so that I can capture a bee, and then make a bee farm so that I can get honey bottles so that I can have a lot of sugar for my cakes.
Sounds good. Whenever you're back in the dorms, I still need to change out of the class uniform and the apron, but as I mentioned, I would like to speak to you and the rest individually.
Understood. I will let you know when I return.
Thank you. Thought that was a bat, and I was about to lose my mind. I think I would have exploded. Big assembly about, yes, please follow the rules. We are all losing points. We are all completely, getting wiped. And then someone's doing bat form next to the Felfolk campus. But no, that was actually the Felfolk themselves. Miracle. Okay. Let's see. Spoke with Thorne. A lot of things more than that. Need to speak with Rosalind. Back to Veswin. Turn in my mob studies notes. And perhaps adventure. First, I need to actually review rules and change. Interview rules for... Actually, no, I'm uncomfortable in this apron. Let me change.
Never. And even if she were to pass on, I know she would come back in 2 days.
Oh?
Hello?
What?
She's like a phoenix in
Hello.
some ways.
You may come in.
Yes. We were just discussing what Cinder wanted to ask us, and Marjorie wanted to know as well. He at first asked us what our favorite smell was. He then, I don't remember the second question, as it was very forgetful. The third one was if our parents were proud of us. The fourth was not the happiness thing. What was the other one? We just discussed it.
If your parents were proud of you?
No.
Or...
The silver?
Oh!
Silver.
He asked us if we had any ailments or if we felt a certain way, if anyone had silver on their belongings and how we would feel about that. And I stated that I would not mind as I have silver earrings. It makes me believe that perhaps he thought we were allergic to it.
I think we need to stop answering to demons. They seem to have a knack for just digging for information that they do not need. Doesn't matter how trivial it is, they just seem ever so curious to get to the bottom of it.
Yes, I was hoping he would answer a few questions himself. I tried my best, as Mateus can attest to. But he... I do not mean to be rude when I say this, but I don't know if he is being clever or if he is really that empty inside.
Right.
But that was basically it. As soon as he asked his questions, he was on his way.
Well, I'd advise we all be a little more careful answering.
Yes.
Either just deflect or... Honestly, if you want to give them a false answer, I don't think it's the worst idea.
I will definitely keep that in mind.
Noted. Why were you guys so curious about him?
He has asked me questions before.
I don't believe I was.
He asked me what my favorite color was. If... This was during hide and seek, by the way. If... Like, this was a really strange question. If... It was very specific. He said when my friends were searching for me, they looked really sad. And how did that make me feel? That when my friends were searching for me, they felt sad that they couldn't find me. And he wanted to know how that made me feel. So it seems to be like around the same type of questions. And then also my favorite color, which was just a little...
I don't mean to say this in a rude way by any such means. I don't think I was sad. I don't know if anyone was. I think we were all just playing the game. I know that I was in a very sportsman-like mindset. So
I wasn't assuming anybody was sad, but...
Right.
Just, like, if someone was sad looking for me, I was like, well, I don't want anyone to be sad because of me.
Right.
That's how I answered.
But if he's simply making up things to try and derive a certain answer...
He's just strange.
I concur. If you'd be willing to tell us how your meeting went with the headmaster.
Yes, I had a few points. I wish to discuss initially just the extra points that were being offered. On the class board, it made mention of, for extra point opportunities, contact. And I found that there is certain things out exploring that the world will reward you for. You'll hear a certain melody. Reportedly, if you run into any of these and report it, then that will gain us extra points. Or up to, I think, 20 per. Additionally, this one caught my interest.
Like you gain extra 20
Yes.
points?
You can gain up to 20 points, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Off of these world melodies. The one that confused me is you can also gift the professors for extra points.
So bribe them.
That's exactly what I said. I turned around and I went, so bribery? And the headmaster went, yes. Charybdin likes frogs.
Oh.
So if we find frogs and we can bring them to Charybdin, that's points that we need.
I see. Duly noted.
But I also brought up our absences. So far, I believe, mostly excused. I know that you were traveling, Celica was traveling. And I believe that a good few of us have been getting sick, or bouts of sickness from the blood here as we acclimate to it.
Yes.
Hello. The headmaster brought up that they were looking into solutions regarding it. He would be trying to find us better sources. I believe the witches were brought up.
Yes.
And the idea of having that blood stocked here instead for us in the dorms would be a possibility that would be looked into.
Well, I mean, I don't mind, but I do have a little bit. It's not really a farm per se, but I do have an unlimited resource of witch's blood. I shouldn't say unlimited. I should say if I accidentally killed, if the witches die, then it's not unlimited anymore. However, at this point, I can, as long as I have bottles, I can get witch's blood pretty easily.
That's good. We should look into that. I still wish to talk to some of those that haven't been making class as much, but I believe that we're still in somewhat of a grace, as long as the learning material is getting across.
Agreed.
I then brought up, well, two things. During our hide-and-seek, I found a secret tunnel in the maze. Less secret, as it wasn't hidden away by any regard. It was simply... Ghost just pushed me.
Sorry, Spooks is, quite infatuated with others.
No, it was this tunnel completely exposed. You went through the maze, and then there was these rocks at the back, and a rock that was completely exposed with a ladder down. It wasn't blocked off, it wasn't anything you had to actually break your way through, you just climbed down.
Is that the tunnels you were talking about? Or
Indeed.
like secret society, you said?
Yes. Because it went everywhere. It was confusing. I wasn't sure if it was actually school mandated or authorized. It was simply tunnels leading to everywhere and nowhere. I brought it up. Apparently it is now covered. So that's interesting.
Maybe
but
it wasn't meant to be found.
Indeed. We gained 5 points for reporting it, though.
Oh.
As
Well,
I believe,
that's
reporting
great.
that it was uncovered, or that it was there, that we saw it. Whatever. But, yes, it was apparently something that we were not supposed to find. Nonetheless, points are points. Lastly, I brought up group punishment, and that, as far as I'm aware, we have all upheld our standards. However, we are still getting punished, which doesn't make sense to me, as if we have nothing to confess, why should we be punished until one of us confesses? That's how we end up with Celica trying to throw herself in the line of fire for nothing. Hello.
Apologies.
I didn't know you felt that way about Celica.
Well,
I
she
would
did grind my gears.
Okay. Right. But it was at least clarified to me that the vampires are currently clear of anything. We haven't been brought up into any air of trouble.
That's good.
So far.
I'd like to keep it that way.
Yes, please.
The only thing that was brought up was the biting.
Yes.
Keep it to consenting parties.
Yes.
I feel like I can defend you on that one.
All you gotta do is
It wasn't
ask.
even worth it. It was rotten.
Ew.
Very much ew.
But yes, the biting was brought up, and then again attendance, but that was all that is currently against us. I still want to speak to everyone, like I said, after the mess hall, one-on-one, just to, without fear of, I suppose, the collective punishment or having to stand out amongst a group. You just are able to individually confess, and I can anonymously bring anything of concern to the headmaster. I wouldn't ascribe a name to it if Matthias is to say that he's been going around biting fell folk. I can't blame him, but I would simply
I have not
say
been
that
around them. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm just using you as example because you haven't been here, so most likely you can't have done that. Regardless, all I would say to the headmaster is that one of my court members has gone around biting fell folk. That's the idea, at least. No one has to individually be punished. We would all be punished as a court anyways. I don't believe that it's fair to humiliate.
Agreed.
But yes, that's about the gist of the meeting.
Well, I will be on for a little longer before retiring, so if you wish to have that meeting now rather than later.
Indeed, I still wanted to meet about the kingdom building.
Yes, I would like to show you the locations that I have planned, if allowed.
As I would like to be shown. Hello.
Well then, I didn't have anything else to bring up. Yes, Mondry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say I'm gonna continue my, I got the bee, and I'm just gonna continue trying to make one of those farm thingies that I saw in the storage room. I don't know where to put it. Should I put it in the storage room or in the kitchen? Because I'm gonna use it for kitchen things. But if anyone else needs access to it...
I would say kitchen if it's a kitchen supply, but I also don't know the size of this.
It's the size of a chest, basically. Like a single chest.
I would say kitchen, then. I believe the storage room already has quite a lot of utility in it.
Okay, then I'll put it in the kitchen. And then, when you're done talking to Rose, I will be available.
Sure.
I'll also be around.
Very well. We can go somewhere else to meet so we don't kick you out of your own room. I'm realizing that now. Oh, or I guess you could get kicked out.
I'm kidding.
I shall bother you.
You could stay here. I was just jesting.
Do you want me to show you how to make cake?
Yes, actually.
All right.
Oh.
See, it works out.
We can still go somewhere else, so if Matthias wishes to come back.
Sounds good.
That is something I wish to bring up. Please no bat form in the dorms. I've read the updated rulebook, and it does clarify that no bat form until entry is allowed into the Netherern End, at which you are not allowed to use it on or in school corridors, but school grounds it will be permitted. So if you can just hold yourselves for now, use the elevators, take it slow.
May I ask something then, if we are strictly using elevators? I will confess that I do sometimes skip it.
I've done it once or twice as I fell one time, but
Can we have a button instead of these things? Can we somehow figure out or ask the headmaster or Professor Cribden, whoever?
I was thinking, yes, Charybdin,
is
maybe.
into
'Cause I am not
engineering?
sure how this works.
I think
Because
we can put
it's
a
kind
button.
of a pain to go all the way around here just to
Or
summon.
to jump it.
It would be nice if there was a button like right here or something.
It's not that far, so I think we could just put a button down on that block as it believes it activates it.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. It's a good concern. Good solution.
And then I wouldn't mind it as much. It's just
I can
if I'm
fix
gonna
those
jump
tonight.
over that way, I might as well just fly a little bit.
I have fallen trying to get
I
to those
know.
pressure plates, so I agree with the change.
Yes. But if we're all
So
able to be a little more careful, it would keep us safe. We so far have a clean record, and I would like to keep it that way.
I think that will be easy.
I don't trust elevators.
Watch this.
Oh.
Oh.
See?
Don't
See?
give
My
a
point
reason.
stands.
Better
Watch
not
this.
happen again. Okay, thank goodness.
I figure you decorated the room, which I wish to thank you on.
Of course.
I can't believe you did that while I was sleeping. Impressive work.
Thank you. I
woke up and I didn't
have
even think
a
I was
skill.
in my room. I turned and saw an armor stand and I was very confused.
Well, I'm glad that you like the changes.
Indeed. I like him.
Yes, I thought you deserved a statue.
Did you
Would
make
have
him or
gotten
did
one
you
of
find him?
yourself, but I found it.
Magnificent.
I do not
nose on
possess
that guy.
artistic skills such as that to make a statue.
I'm sure you can. And the painting swap was very nice. I no longer have to stare at the foot handshake.
It may be put somewhere else.
Where did you put it?
You'll have to find it.
Oh gosh. Well, suppose we can start with either, well, the kingdom building we have to explore for, so we can do that last.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a private speak. So, the rule update is mostly the same. It's just clarification. I don't know what exactly is new, but the main one I noticed, as I had mentioned, when access to the Nether and End is officially granted, students may use their abilities freely in those realms and on school property. However, the use of abilities within the school corridors remains strictly banned, and violations will result in punishment as deemed appropriate by the overseeing professor.
I see.
The rest is, again, the same stuff that was mentioned in the orientation book. So I'm not sure exactly what was updated, but I'll be issuing copies as soon as I can.
Mm-hmm.
That said, is there anything that you wish to make mention of that you've done that may have violated any rules?
Just flying. I think we have all been done in on that one.
I don't think it's an issue if it's in case of emergency. So if it's out in the sun and you don't have an umbrella, I believe that that was explicitly permitted by the headmaster.
Mhm.
Or, as has happened to me, falling down the elevator shaft on accident. I have switched into bat form, I think, twice in a situation like that.
I would like to say it was for emergency, but it was more for leisure.
Mm. And that's all?
I also went off school grounds by myself once.
Was it for any particular reason?
Yes, to collect materials.
Was there not an overseeing professor? Or anyone
There was
around?
not, no.
I would say in the future, perhaps just either trying to reach out beforehand if you can find someone and you know you're perhaps going to leave later, or reaching out after the fact. They seem to have the... They want people to own up. They want people to confess. They want people to speak. I believe that a little can go a long way. If we are sitting there confessing to nothing, well, other courts are as troublesome as they seem to be. It makes us look like we are just truly sitting. But something like that, if this is all, then I believe having confessed that would have almost made us look better, or at least if I could have said something to the headmaster about it. Yes, I'm aware that we have broken rules, but it is only this minor occasion, and they also reached out after the fact.
It's quite hard to navigate that.
Indeed.
As vampires, we are more prideful, and asking to stand up and address something that you've done that could bring shame upon your court, I was not sure which one to take.
Indeed. I don't believe that the mess hall was the situation, too. That's why I arranged the meeting afterwards with the headmaster, both to meet regarding what I actually wanted to meet about, and then to bring up my potential violation, rather than humiliate myself in front of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, I believe, even though this is our dorm in technicality, and we are nobles and royalty and the like, we're still in someone else's property, someone else's abode, whatever the word would be.
Mm-hmm.
We have to abide by their rules. It's the best that we can follow to that, the better.
I will keep that in mind.
Thank you. And I suppose before getting to the kingdom building, I also noticed you were very quiet yesterday. I just wanted to check in. Is everything all right?
Yes. I
don't mean to pry by any means. I simply want to look out for everyone. And you just weren't as bright as you usually are.
I thank you for your observation. I am fine now. Yesterday was, perhaps... I'm not like that usually. Oh?
What the?
Hello?
Where?
I know I have a bell above my dorm door, but there's no way that was that.
No, yeah, that sounded like it came from out there.
Interesting. Do you have a bell outside your window?
Not that I know of.
Oh.
Careful. One of nature's greatest mysteries.
Truly. But yes, I'm feeling much better now. Thank you.
Good. If there is anything that I can help with, please let me know.
Will do.
And if someone else is giving you issue, whether it be our court or another, let me know, and I can also look into that. Whether having a conversation with a member of our own court or bringing it to the headmaster.
I will keep that in mind.
I don't wish to be, I suppose, crying wolf or going to the headmaster for any simple, a demon asked us questions. Gods! But it is a competition. I believe that we have to keep the playgrounds fair. So if something is to come up, if a sea monster, demon, mixing them both up, or foul folk was to give you issue in anything more than just questioning, do let me know and it will be brought up.
Will do. I would like to think of myself capable against the demons. I feel as if they are more bark than bite.
Oh,
and if
certainly.
they want to bite, then I think I would win that one.
If you can get away with biting the headmaster, I suppose you can bite a demon.
It was truly just, I may have
Practice.
been being dress coded at that current moment, and I got anxious, and I bit him.
I can't lie, that's a little bit worse.
I know, but nothing happened with it being dress coded. He just said to make my skirt longer and not as short as it was.
Ah. Well, as long as it's sorted, we're hopefully in good standing.
Yes, I think he, I wouldn't say has bias towards us, but I would also say that.
Well, then again, we are seemingly the only ones that haven't been going around causing trouble.
Maybe that is how we get in his good graces.
Indeed. The demons have been as expected. The sea monsters are exploring where they shouldn't. Sumer also didn't say anything, but... Regardless, kingdom building.
Yes.
You review this real quick. So you had locations you wished to show me.
Yes,
and
there
you wished
are 3.
to be appointed as a monarch?
Well, not entirely. As the headmaster explained during the orientation, that a heir or head heir should be the monarch, as it is good practice for the ideal thing. And once we, as the vampires, discussed it, we're all in agreement of you being the monarch.
Ah.
If you so wish to take the job.
Right. Ah, yes, you wish to lead the building process, though.
Yes.
I understand.
I don't mind taking more responsibility, though, if that is your wish.
No, if your work on the room is any indication, you're quite good with your architecture, styling in general.
Thank you.
I believe that permitting you to lead the building process would be nothing short of a good idea. It would be in good hands.
Thank you, my prince. I appreciate it.
Of course.
But yes, there are 3 locations that are in less than a 3K radius away. It may take a good chunk of your time, as it takes a bit to, 1, get permission to leave campus grounds, and 2,
Right.
to fly there.
Well, I should have time.
I also would not mind waiting until you're done with your other conversations, as not to leave the others waiting.
Right. If you would like to go seek out permission,
Yes.
I'll go briefly chat with the others. Hopefully it's nothing that should take too long, unless Matthias, even absent, somehow went around biting everyone. He does have a habit.
I don't think he's been into too much trouble.
Hopefully. But yes, I'll send you a missive once I'm able.
Oh.
Let's see. Did he go back to his room? Marjorie, I believe, said she was in the middle of something. They did go up. Matthias. So he's also not home. I don't even know what room Celic's in is the other issue. I can just go knocking. Once I'm here. Is anyone in the common rooms? Where did that bell come from? I've got so many questions. Huh. No one's in the common rooms. Unless they're taking a spa, which... honestly, can't blame them. Now that I know that it exists, I kind of want to use it. Okay. Okay, no one's home. At least Violet might be. I would assume Vestman's asleep, though. I don't wish to bother her. Okay. Go check around. Marjorie would be at the farm, right? Collecting the bees? Or no, she already collected the bees. But she's not in the kitchen. I have so many questions. I also wish Tavian taught me to sing. Because whatever I'm singing is so out of tune and I don't have the next lyric. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hello. Just worming around. Cool. Great. Don't give him the opportunity. He's just lurking here. He's just running in circles? So what, is he just trying to fish information out of anyone he can run into? Or is he just... he could just be really bad at making friends. It's also a very real chance. Don't see anyone yet. Rosalind flying is... whatever. Leaving campus grounds, also whatever. It's quite disrespectful, yes, to the rules of the house in which we're staying. Yet, when it comes to traveling into other realms or leaving... whatever. I think overall, we're still quite clear. This is nothing I would bother to report. Ah. At least someone I'm looking for. Hello.
Your Highness?
Is anyone else here? Or
No,
just you?
just myself.
Very well. I would have the meeting I'm looking to have with everyone else with you, but you've also just not been here, so I don't feel that would be necessary.
I see.
All that I would
However,
wish to...
I do wish to apologize for my anger. I was quick to lose faith in all of you, and that was highly disrespectful of me.
Yes, I spoke with the headmaster and I was able to confirm that there is no suspicion nor charge looming over the vampires. We have been clear so far.
I see. In any case, that's good.
Yes. The only things I would wish to warn you about. Firstly, please stay out of your bat form unless adventuring off of school grounds. There's something moving in the bushes down there. Many have been using it to traverse the elevators rather than actually using the elevators. But from what I understand, within a few weeks we should be able to freely transform regardless, so...
I see.
Should we be able to simply take the extra time rather than using convenience, then we should be able to stay clear. The only places that our bat form would be disallowed are school corridors, which I believe aren't the issue right now.
Of course. I hadn't been using my bat form anyway.
Right. Nor have I, but also you haven't been here, so I don't blame you. I'm just giving the warning regardless. And the... Let's see. Yes. In the new rulebook, just regarding the outburst earlier, there's a section under etiquette, or a section, yes. Any lapse in proper behavior, whether through discourtesy, raised voice, or disrespectful tone, or improper conduct, will be regarded as a serious breach of decorum and will result in immediate correction and disciplinary action as deemed appropriate by faculty or court elders. I don't wish to take any action, but when I read it, I thought back to the incident in the mess hall and simply wish to warn you that among our own court it is one thing, but if that were to happen again around any of the professors or another court, it could go quite poorly for us. So I simply ask, keep yourself controlled. I was very upset myself as the system they're using for this collective punishment is frustrating.
Agreed.
Professor Cribden suggesting that those who have confessed are punished less seems foolish when we of course have confessed nothing and have nothing to confess, as we are, as far as I can tell, so far innocent. It'd simply be unfair. But there are proper channels to go through that. I spoke with the headmaster and I was able to clarify that, yes, we are clear. We are not who he is trying to strike.
Understood. If that's not the case, then why not try the perpetrators and not punish the majority?
Different methods of rule, I suppose.
I suppose.
I don't fully understand it, but we are in someone else's domicile, someone else's castle, someone else's home. It's not exactly our place to make the rules. We are to follow them, and we are to amass the points that we need.
Of course.
Should there be any...
When entering someone else's domain, you should act as they do.
Indeed. But yes, I believe that would be all that I wish to discuss. Unless you have any concerns. I hope you are well. I don't know what exactly has been going
as well
on. But...
as I can be.
Right.
I'm unsure if you heard of the news, however.
No. I was very confused and alarmed by your absence. But I was told by the headmaster that it was permitted. But I don't wish to pry.
Of course. It was a family matter.
Ah. Very understandable.
Yes. Lady Giuseppa DiMartino, my grandmother, she passed.
Sorry to hear.
You needn't be sorry. It was not your fault.
Regardless, I'll let you go about your business. I still have more I need to talk to.
Well, I was just leaving, so...
Huh.
If
Going
you
the same way,
to...
then.
I see.
I was
just
simply
refilling
looking
my
for
stock of
others.
blood.
We have some in the kitchen if you do wish.
Uh,
Good evening.
Evening.
That was another item discussed. Mind your tongue around that one especially, but their entire court. They seem quite... They like to pry.
I see.
Whether for useless information or anything that actually could benefit them. So I would
Well,
simply be careful.
Of course. Being careful is one thing, but being disrespectful is another.
Indeed. just deflect their questions should it come up, excuse yourself, or... I believe it's disrespectful on their behalf to be prying so much in the first place. From what I've heard and even seen myself, they will often just give the direct questionnaire. That one that we ran into had met with Marjorie and also Rosalind Matthias on separate occasions just to ask random miscellaneous questions like favorite color, or I believe... Great. What is another? If their parents were proud of them. I know that a demon at some point had asked me where we come from. It's...
I was indeed present for that one.
Yes. All such seemingly inconsequential questions, but bizarre that they continue to ask all of them. So I would err on the side of caution.
Of course. You know not to give a demon anything.
Indeed. Well, I need to continue checking around for others, so...
Of course.
Bid you adieu. I have
Adieu,
found
Your
others.
Highness. I see.
Well, Marjorie?
Lady Blackwood.
Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just headed to the kitchen.
As was I.
Sorry. Oh.
Celica and I have just concluded our conversation. I was looking for you.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
or Matthias.
Here I am.
We can go up. Thank you again, Celica. I'll make us a private chat. You're free to go about whatever you wear. You can work and talk, I suppose.
Okay. Well, I think I'm done. If I can just figure out. There we go. Yay.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yes, the rule update, the only thing, as I'd mentioned, ability-wise, when access to the Nether and End is officially granted, students may use their abilities freely in those realms and on school property. However, the use of abilities within the school corridors remains strictly banned, and violations will result in punishment as deemed appropriate by the overseeing professor. Just to give you the official line on that.
Okay. Thank you.
As for you, have you gone against the rules in any way? I'll remind you that anything will be brought anonymously to the headmaster. Your name will not be included. I will leave out anything that would hint to it being you. I simply would wish to make it known that these items have gone on.
I wish to reassure you, the things that have been mentioned tonight, I have nothing to do with those.
Good.
I may have broken one rule at the beginning, the first day I was flying around the castle. I didn't quite understand the depth of the rule until after I think we had an assembly later that night. Since then, I have not flown. And of course would never fly to, like, mess around with anyone. It was just for my own ease.
Right.
I don't wish to bring anybody from another court harm. They might be a little intimidating, and sometimes it's hard to talk to them, but I would never pull a prank or try to cause anyone else harm.
It's good to hear. And that's all that you have broken?
Yes. If I'm remembering the rules correctly, I believe that's the only one I've broken.
Good. Yes, I believe the common thing is flying, and I believe that's something they're at least aware of, or a little more lenient on. Hopefully. And you haven't left school grounds without permission?
Again, that was on the first day. I wasn't alone, but we didn't really know the importance of the rule until that assembly later that night.
I see.
But since then, I've always asked for permission.
Good. Well, it's as expected. I truly expect the best of all of us, so I'm not surprised. I'm glad that you have then lived up to that expectation, but...
I apologize if me being careless on that first day brings you any trouble.
From what you mentioned, I believe it's from the few people that I've already talked to about the same. All mistakes from people simply starting to understand the new environment.
I've gotten used to it. I'm even delving into footwear.
Oh. That's right, you usually are. I'm not going to ask questions. Yes, thank you for meeting. Is there anything that you would wish to bring up to me? Anything that you have seen? Any concerns with other courts or our own?
There might be something I wish to confess. But if I do, I wish the teachers know about it, so there's no point in bringing it up to the headmaster. But it's something that I don't wish you talking to the other vampires about.
Of course.
I was in Medbay recently.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this was brought up at the sleepover. Because I bit Professor Castile. On accident. I was trying to pick him. He was escorting me on an outing, and I tried to pick him up in my bat form, and I kind of just sank my fangs all the way through.
Right.
Anyways, I had a reaction that's probably not quite normal, and I fell ill almost instantly.
Yes, you don't usually drink blood, do you?
I don't. In fact, I have never been able to.
That would make sense even just from that perspective, even if you had been able to. I've noticed that many of the vampires are struggling to get acclimated to the blood at the school. It's of a slightly lower quality than what I'm at least used to.
I will say that the professors are aware of this, and they're helping to treat me.
Right.
And Professor Saren even offered a cure?
Oh.
But, well, they said they would try and find one. I don't know if I should accept or not. But I thought I should at least be honest with you about this.
Yes, I appreciate it. I'll keep my ear open for any cure as well. If you run into any lasting symptoms, please let me know. If it's a long-lasting blood sickness, I take that very seriously. And I may have some things I can look into. Just keep me updated on any symptoms or any progression you or the professors make.
I will.
Thank you. I appreciate your time. And I'll let you get back to your night. Don't know where Mateus is. So is she sick as well? Sick. No, that's not even... It's not... It's not exactly an open thing. Okay. Up we go. So it's up on this floor again. Which would imply either Mateus or Rosalind's home. And I'll take either of them. Aha! Yes, there's a bell there. Oh.
Hello.
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 I thought it was just you, home.
No, I've already gotten permission from the headmaster. He's given us the okay.
Great. Honestly...
Enjoy your time.
Oh, it
Enjoy
was...
your time together.
Thanks.
Honestly, I don't have much to speak to you regarding since you've been gone. Oh. I'll chat privately.
I just didn't want to... No, I didn't want to over...
Yes. Oh, okay.
There you go. Yes, I don't have all too much that I need to bring up. I would like to, of course, clarify the rule that I had brought up. When access to Nether and End is officially granted, students may use their abilities freely in those realms and on school property. However, the use of abilities within the school corridors remains strictly banned, and violations will result in punishment as deemed appropriate by the overseeing professor.
So just outside and not inside the building?
Yes, and I believe it would qualify in dorms is fine, because it's not within the main corridors. But we do have to just wait a bit before that's officially allowed.
I'm willing to wait and walk everywhere.
Look, life goes by too fast unless you stop and smell the flowers.
The withered one?
See, I usually carry a flower on me, but I believe I offered it up to try and romance a ghost.
A ghost?
You've missed a fair bit. Regardless.
Someone got struck by lightning. Yes.
Yes, it was Rosalind. A lot. So, is there anything that you wish to confess to? Again, anything that you confess to, I will anonymously bring up to the headmaster. I will clear your name completely of it. Remove any descriptors, remove your name. It will simply be one of the members of Bloodwin has done so-and-so, or if it's something that others have done, you're simply another number there.
I may or may not have dropped somebody inside the restricted section of the library.
Is it another vampire?
No.
So a member of another court.
Yes.
And this was in bat form, I assume?
It was, yes.
Are you willing to disclose what court it was?
The sea monsters?
I see. Was it something they requested?
No, we were messing around and I decided to pull a prank.
This is, I think, one of the potentially heavier ones, so I wish to have the story straight. I don't want to bring something up and then have it go back to the sea monsters and they perhaps tell a different story.
Okay, I'll start from the beginning. So me and Aqua were walking around the library, reading the books and just chatting, and we were just hanging out, having a good time, blah blah blah. She wanted to go up to the restricted section area, and we were looking through the fence of the fence that's there in the restricted section, and so I just went into bat form and picked her up and threw her over as a little prank. But we both laughed about it in the end, so there's no hard feelings anywhere.
Did she inspect in there at all? Did you?
I did not. She did.
Ah.
It was more so I dropped her in there and then went back out, and she was like, "Get me back out!" And yeah, I got her back out. But she did take a peek in there. There were no books.
Gotcha. Is there anything else?
No, that is all, unless you count the flying inside the dorms.
Everyone is, I believe, guilty of that in one circumstance or another. I believe it's fine, as I clarified to Rosalind, in case of emergency. So there's been a few cases where I tried to jump over to the call button and started falling very rapidly, so I switched into my bat form to save myself. I don't think that there's any issue with that. That's a matter of student safety. We have the direct permission to bat form outside if we are to be out there without an umbrella and sun is to be out. Such cases.
I see.
Have you left school grounds without permission?
Not really. I've always gone out with Rose or somebody else.
Not really is scary. you gotta level with me here, Matthias. Not really is not the answer I'm looking for. I'm looking for a clean yes or no.
Yes, but not far.
I see.
More of just like to chop a tree and then come back quickly.
I see. Because that's one of the common ones I've seen, so having more to lump into that and having something that, to again level with you, I believe that the headmaster is technically my boss for right now, so if I have something that I can at least talk to the headmaster on and say that I'm making progress on, if I can say that I've yelled at all of you to stop using bat form in the elevators and to stop going out without permission, even if for something small, that gives me something to move upon, as I believe I described with Rosalind. If we are to say nothing and do nothing, versus everybody else confessing to crime this and crime that, or rule break this and rule break that, to sit silent almost makes us a worse target. But if I can go to the headmaster and say, yes, these are our gravest of rule infractions, and most of it is flying, or leaving briefly without permission, perfect, because I can improve upon that. You feel?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I feel.
Feel...
I'm feeling the feel.
I was going to say feel yourself and not me, but I realize that doesn't come off much better. Regardless, please also keep your fangs to yourself. I know that's been an issue for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better at that.
We are in a dormitory of beautiful women, yes. However, teeth to yourself unless requested.
I have not sucked any blood of any other vampires inside this dormitory, other than you.
Yes. Just try and keep to that. Because even with... It sounds then like you're on friendly terms with Aqua?
Yes.
Keep a watchful eye, because not everyone is going to be as they seem. We are all competing after all. So even if you were to... Even if you were to accidentally bite Aqua, and Aqua perhaps laughed it off, this is competition. Should Aqua see that? Yes, exactly. You need to cover your own behind. For example, I will be trying to report the incident with the restricted section sooner rather than later. Again, not bringing your name, but I will be... either Aqua or I will mention Sea Monster. Probably just Sea Monster to not trace it directly immediately back to you, but regardless, anything that you share with them can also come back to bite us. So we need to be careful. The Sea Monsters could so very easily be having the same conversation, and perhaps the Sea Monsters are not so fair, and go to the headmaster and say that, no, it was not a haha laughing time, it was just you were exploring the library, and then floors below, you picked up Aqua and took her to the restricted section and requested that she grab you a book. It would be her word against yours.
You do have a point.
You have to cover yourself here. If you are to hang with another court, I would almost recommend having someone else there, preferably another vampire or just someone from another court, whether it be a Felfolk or a demon. I believe that would be best case. As unfortunate as it is, but it at least gives you another witness. Should another demon have been there with you, they can back up, no, I don't believe that Matthias, I believe they both had went up there. That gives you something to fall back on, it gives you a trail. unless they were both conspiring to work against you, but balance.
Now that they're getting more strict about things, I'm probably gonna keep my head low for the time
Please.
being.
And your fangs inside. Hello. I believe that's everything.
Thank you.
Thank you. She's not going to hear that.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Our talk is finished.
Sounds good then. You can go back in the Medeas then.
Good luck.
Thanks. Oh, you guys
You'll be
have kingdom
asleep
building.
when I get back.
Okay.
Yes, right?
Is that a command?
No, I'm just. You're going to be asleep when I get back, correct?
You will be asleep.
Yes. Yes, I probably will.
Okay, well then.
Have
sleep
fun.
well.
Stay safe.
Rest well.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned you already had permission, right?
Yes, Poppy. I cannot bring you.
Again.
I can't. You're sitting down, and I cannot bring you. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can put you down with that.
You're gonna put her down?
Sit! Not that way! I would never.
Blood.
She'll come back in 2 days anyways. Are we still permitted to lift off from the balcony?
I would believe so. Well, as soon as we jump off from it, we're technically no longer on the school grounds.
So, there are 3 locations. There's one directly south that is surrounded by mountains with a river that goes through. And then to the southwest, there are 2 locations. One is a bit more of a plains, but it's still snowy. And the other one is high mountains with trees. So,
See if she
which
picks up.
one would you like to go to? The 2 over there are quite close to each other. I see what you were doing now. I see, I get it. Which one would you like to go to first?
If there's 2 over that direction, that seems most efficient.
All right then. Well, I'm going to lift off. It's about, I would say, 2.6 kilometers in this direction. The headmaster did tell us that our kingdoms, or our villages, will need to be connected to the castle. So I did not wish to find something that was far.
You flew off a lot quicker than I did.
Oh.
I jumped off and I was waiting for you
there
for
you
a
are.
second, and then I looked back and I was like, oh, she is already gone.
I would like to say I'm a master fly, yes. I take off pretty quickly.
You also have the benefit of knowing where we're going.
That is quite true. You would have been able to make it, though. It's a straight shot. This was something that I was thinking of, but unfortunately I did not find a village. I thought the iridescent trees were very interesting. I've never seen them back at home.
Right.
So how have things been for you since being here?
Fine enough. You mean in general, or just today with all of this going on?
In general, I'm sure I can understand that you may not be in the best of spirits from today.
No. In general, I feel I'm getting used to it at least. Still not entirely used to not having, I suppose, a structure to the day. Feels odd to have to decide that all myself. But I'm getting used to it.
Well, Veswin will be very good at helping you create a schedule. She told us about her newly appointed role.
Yes, Viscountess.
So this one was one of the options. Marjorie said that she liked it, so I wanted to take note of it down. There's a lake, there's plains, there's trees, but in my opinion, it's not one of the strongest contenders that I would pick myself.
It seems very flat, but also... If this is the lake, then that's a pretty steep drop-off.
Quite.
Sled down to it. Yeah, no, it's at least nice and snowy, but simple.
That's what I was thinking as well. If we go straight to the west here,
sure.
Then there is another village that is on a cliffs. Well, not really a cliffside. It's surrounded by cliffsides and a much bigger lake.
I like what I'm
But
hearing.
it is iced over, so don't know how much use people will get out of it.
What about yourself? How have you been settling in overall?
I think I've been settling in fine. The altitude change is quite different.
Indeed.
And the blood, of course, different. But other
It
than
just
that,
coats your mouth so oddly.
exactly.
Oh.
Just trying to get used to it. But yes, this is the second location. I would say that this is possibly my favorite location. It would definitely need to be cleared out a bit to make room for homes, but as long as we replant, I think we can still keep the beauty of the trees.
Right. It's a bit claustrophobic.
Mm.
Oh, this is interesting.
Have you found the cave?
Read me like a book.
Yes. It's very thorough, very deep as well.
Seems as much. Have you already gone exploring here? Oh.
I have not.
There's another one of these. Interesting. Nice small section of it. Hey.
Don't see any diamonds.
I did.
Oh, did you?
That I have.
Oh. Well, congratulations.
A singular diamond. What I'm looking for is emeralds. I am so unbelievably poor.
Oh, well, if you need anything, I can, of course, give you some.
Can't say I wouldn't mind it, but I would at least like to give you something in return. Maybe whenever that chocolate cake comes around.
Yes.
Right, I'm surfacing. So this one at least has...
around another bat thinking it was you.
I was gonna say unmistakable, but evidently I am. I'm wounded.
Oh, sorry. But yes, this is the second option that I have found. The other one is a bit further away, only because we are over here and not at the castle.
Yes. I believe it at least has a little more personality with the trees, but I worry about... it's also got some verticality to it.
Mm.
The trees help, though. Oh, the cliffsides as well. Okay. I don't... no, because the cave blocks it. Well, this one...
It is definitely something that we can build over if that's a worry of yours.
Yes, it is better than the prior, I will say, but I'm interested to see what the third location offers.
Sounds good. Then we will be going southeast. It is about... Oh, goodness. Let me see. Must need to turn this back on. It is... Oh, it's not as far away as I thought it would be. It's only 1,800 kilometers. Meters.
I'm
That's
flying
what it
blind
says.
here.
Meters. Yes, just keep going. I see you going
It
in
has
and out.
Yeah, stop and go. It's okay, I trust in my eyesight. Or lack thereof.
You know, as long as you keep going southeast, I don't think you'll miss it.
Well, I'm missing a lot of the world right now, unfortunately.
You know, as am I, but I am seeing a great deal of what's underneath the world.
Oh. What about you? Are you aiming for any particular role?
Oh,
Looking to experience or train?
Well, I was... Selfishly, I would like to become a sorceress.
Oh.
However, I know my father wishes for me to continue with my lady-in-waiting studies, so I am not sure where to go from there.
I would not mind seeing you as a sage. I feel...
I have a lot to learn.
Right. I feel it's... In the academy setting, I of course have Viscounts at home. So I believe the appointment of Viscountesses here doesn't have any true bearing. It's simply a more advanced training, I almost want to say.
I see.
And should Violet and Veswin do well in that position, then when I am to win, there's perhaps roles that will also fit for them. I don't believe that they would fit into Viscounts or Viscountesses, but I presume that there would be still, like, elements of nobility for them.
Yes.
So I'm willing to give virtually anybody a try.
Well, if you ever are in need of a mock sorceress, you can always come to me.
Very well. I've reached a village.
I
The world
believe
is
you've
still
probably reached the one that I have picked out, yes, because I am now here
very
as well.
small, and I can also see so little of it.
Yes. I think this one, once it fully uncovers itself to you, I think it's very nice. There's good mountains. I am worried a bit about the foundational of the areas, as it is not fluid. There's a lot here and there. There's houses underneath caves. It's...
Perhaps I'm not here because I'm out on the water.
You're on the water.
I've got a house, a farm, an igloo.
Oh no.
And
okay.
Yes, where have I wound up?
I'm unsure.
Oh, there's more over here, it looks like. Maybe it is not the whole thing. What is this?
Let's see if I can see anything on my map that's an igloo?
Ah, okay. So it goes... There is much more to it that I just was not seeing.
Oh, perhaps you are there then? Because I'm not sure if there's an igloo.
Perhaps.
There could be one.
Goes up a hill a bit. Well, do you see out on the lake or the ocean or whatever body of water this would be, there's a small stone brick structure? It looks like a...
Stone brick.
There's also a fletching table in the middle of a road.
Fletching table?
Where am I, Rosalind?
I don't know!
Where have I wound up? You said trust in my directions, and I did, and I've wound up in...
You were just supposed to go southwest.
That's where I went!
Southeast.
I don't know my cardinal directions! Where am I?
I'm unsure. I am going to start searching, though. So, an igloo, a body of water, a fletching table in the road.
It is a much larger village than I initially thought.
Larger village. Is there anything around here that
It's like there's a decent portion. Well, not decent. It is a igloo, a farm, and a house that extends out.
Where?
Apologies, I just had a voice in my head start speaking, and it scared the
That's
light
quite
out of
fine.
me. Oh, yes, that jumped.
Let's see. Where are you?
If I wound up.
I'm going to go to the only place where I see that there's another village. And it's on the ice.
Sure. Yes,
If
there is a
that's-
bit of it on the ice, so that might be it.
Okay. I definitely think I might know where you are then. And I am coming. That is definitely not one of the options, as I don't wish to, be on ice.
Right. I am standing on top of the tallest point.
Alright, I see... Oh, goodness. I ran into a tree, because it was not fully there.
It's worrying. I don't know if there is trees around here. I see two very small ones.
Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see. Highest point.
It's a small tower, it looks like.
Small tower. I'm so hoping you are there. I do
I
see
see you.
you.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, it's just further in that direction. Another 1,000 meters.
I see. I'm so proud of myself. I was like, I found it on my own, I think. And yet...
You still found something on your own. There is a bit of a mountain here.
Indeed.
Oh, what?
What is this?
What is this?
What the? It goes down.
Oh. Anything down there? Be careful. Isn't it a rule to never go straight down?
I'm not going straight down. I'm going down and to the side in varying intervals.
There is cobblestone here, so someone has been here.
Indeed, I want to see what they found. Oh. The cave.
Oh,
Why did... What?
I don't know.
I almost imagine they dug down, found nothing, and then just towered back up. Well, no, because you were in the cave. Why would they... A ghost?
I'm not... Ugh. Don't get me started on that. The lightning, I don't know why it was targeted at me, but that was not a great evening.
Well, it looks like it didn't affect you, so...
It didn't, thankfully. It was more of a nip than anything.
Cool mystery hole. That just goes straight down into a cave.
Ooh.
Oh, someone had an accident as well. Oh! Heads up.
Oh!
Yes, let's avoid that.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Actually, that's another thing that you missed during kingdom building class, is I got there early and heard a guttural scream. And then the headmaster went to go and look for what that scream was, and apparently a mutant zombie got into the castle.
Oh.
Yes.
There's that one entrance that just doesn't have a door.
Yes, it was from the north gate.
Ah! My concerns are justified.
Yes, definitely, especially if one wound up in there. I am glad that the headmaster was able to take care of it, but if it was perhaps a fell folk or a sea monster, I don't know if they would have been as lucky.
Right.
Oh, right. You still behind me?
I think so.
Okay,
The world is
I
still
do
quite
see
stop and go. I'm relying exclusively on you.
Well, we are about to make our way towards it. It's right here, in fact. Once it starts clearing up, you can take a look around.
Oh.
It is quite uneven, but I still think that the views are very nice.
Oh.
Yes, this is what I was talking about with the house underneath.
Pack of skeletons, careful. It is quite uneven, but that can lead to the most beautiful of villages or cities, I believe. If you can orient people the correct way when entering, you're able to paint them a vision. If your terrain is too flat and they just walk up and it's one-dimensional, then it leaves less of an impression.
Mm-hmm.
So the levels at play here certainly could be good. I imagine half of it here is presentation, at least when it comes to our grading.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm almost inclined to say this. We would have to fix up, I believe. Unfortunately, this building underneath, I think we would just have to get rid of and perhaps terraform more of a natural structure here. It looks like this... That's a skeleton. Looks like a lot of this landmass is just held up by the building, which...
Yes, it would most likely come down if we remove the building.
If you're a leading building, do you have trust in this area? Do you think that you could make something work?
I think I can make anything work from any location.
Right.
I think this one would be perhaps the most trickiest one due to the unevenness, but if we have a good amount of time, I think we could all pull together and do it.
Right. I think it sets our expectations quite high, but that means that we can do more with it. We have more potential. So my vote is personally on this one, or if you believe it's more within our ambition and our goals, we can go with the one that you favored.
I truly do not mind either way. If this is the one that you are wanting more, then we can get started right away.
Very well.
Well, perfect then. I will get a list of materials ready and also enlist the help of the rest of the vampires to make sure that they do their share work.
Good. And just let me know should you need anything of me. I'm more
Yes,
than
of
willing to
course.
put in the work for it. Oh, hello.
Well, perfect then. I will write those down and yes, if you wish to go back to the dorm, I am ready.
Sure. I already started a little bit on the way back. I found a
Perfect.
portal on ice.
Yes, we did see that on the way back. I showed these locations also to Veswin, Violet, and Marjorie, and Veswin also really liked this one as well.
I'm quite upset that I missed the kingdom building class. Admittedly, that's one I am quite interested in. Do you have a vision in mind for the actual town, city, whatever it ends up being?
I can draw maps and maybe put like zoning areas, things that I have in mind, maybe a list of buildings that a village needs.
Right. And any
But-
style that you're looking to follow for it?
Probably our style from home.
Be refreshing to have it a little closer.
Yes. If we win, and even if we don't, then this would still be a village for Court Bloodwyn. We would be in close proximity to the castle without needing to be at the dorm, so I think it should be quite reminiscent of home.
Right.
Well, I made it to the dorm first. First.
How did you travel that much faster?
I do like to sprint while flying.
Thought I was.
Sometimes you have to take yourself out of bat form, start sprinting, and then go back into it. It's a bit of a daredevil move, should I say.
Ah, yes, I see.
Mm. That's how I'm able to sneak away so quickly.
Alright, well, I'm almost back.
There you are.
Hello.
Oh, you alright?
Yes, just a small trip.
So. You are, by the way.
Oh. And in return, I can offer you...
Wow. Singular piece of gold. Oh, well, gold block.
It's the least that I can try
It is
to
the
return.
least you could do.
Yes, if you should need anything else, please let me know. I am very grateful for this.
You have given me enough already. A chance to lead this effort is very gracious of you indeed.
Right. Well, I look forward to speaking with you more on it.
Yes, of course. Now, I must retire. It is getting to that point in the night.
As do I. Have yourself a good night.
You as well.
Remarkably better spirits today. As she said, she's not usually like that. Still concerning. She avoided whatever came up in the first place, which I'm inclined to believe would be then my self-investment had thought about. No matter. I'm exhausted. The bed calls for